know, ladies know, or whatever, that it's not a place you want to go to? Name something you've seen inside of it.
Something I've seen inside of there that you don't want to go to?
Yeah, that would help people not to walk that path.
To help people not walk the path is you're in a tent in the middle of the desert where it's 115 down degrees for one. But no, it's not only that though. I mean, it's like you think the worst thing that you could ever wake up to is to wake up in prison. Now take that and add on to that you got any given person in there next to you. I will go, a girl, she had her whole eye swollen shut because she got bit by a vinegar and spider in her crease of her eye in her sleep. A spider that bites your eye, nothing that you eat after that tastes right. It tastes like the venom of a vinegar and spider makes everything has a bitter, like a vinegary taste. You get blisters in your mouth. Her eye swells shut, turn green, yellow pus. You have snake bites. You have scorpion stings. I mean, you already don't want to see any of that. But then what do you do when you can't even escape that? And then if you don't have money on your books, if your loved ones don't have money to put on your commissary, you can't even see a physician to get anything to put on this. So then your eye is swollen shut, crusted shut. You can't eat or drink anything. You got hot and cold sweats. You're out in the middle of the desert with a fever from a spider bite. A spider. I don't like spiders now in my house. You're in the middle of the desert. You got bit by a spider in your sleep, and you're in prison, and you're in an Arizona prison. So you get no medical attention because you don't have money on your books to pay for a clinic visit. You have to have $10 on your books, any clinic visit.
Just to even see the clinic.
To even see the clinic. Other than that, you could order Tylenol off your commissary if you have money, or you can hope somebody will trade you for it.
And this is the tent city in Phoenix, right?
In Phoenix, Arizona. One of the only female chain gangs in the United States.
Was you a part of the chain gang?
I did work.
So what is a morning routine inside of there?
First call, you wake up. First count, head count starts 5 a.m. So 5 a.m. you get up for your head count. You have to be standing up next to your bunk. By 5:30, you have to have your bunk made, dressed out in your stripes, ready to go. Because they bring you breakfast. 5:40. By 6 o'clock, your trucks come around. You suit up, put your boots on. Then you wait for them to come. They shackle you. You give them your inmate number. You have to have your inmate number for anything. You're not a person anymore. You don't have a name. You have a number. If they say inmate anything, it's a number. It's not a name. So you lose your identity to a number. You're a number. That's how they call you. That's how they do counts. Everything's by your number.
Okay.
So you have your badge. You have to have your badge on the outside of your stripes.
Okay.
You have to have your all their underclothes like thermals and stuff. It's not that bad if you're female that they're all pink, but they think it's degrading to the men.
Yeah, so that is the place that gives men pink stuff
it's
too.
Pink boxers, pink thermal, pink socks. Everything that's under your stripes is pink. So you wait to shackle up. You stand facing your bunk. Your back is faced towards the guards as the guards walk behind you.
And you saying this at 5:30 in the morning?
This at 5:30 when they come do counts. 5:40 is breakfast. You get your breakfast tray at 5:40. You have until 6 to eat. After that, you're putting your tray back up. Whatever you didn't eat, if you try to save it, chances are you're going to come home to critters in your bed or somebody else in the other bunk stole it.
Yeah, because you outside, so
You're
critters
outside, yeah.
all...
Yeah, they're going to come get your food anyway. You stand with your back towards the guards stand where each guard has like a little desk at the end of the tent. And they got their desk, they got their little stuff that they use, a laptop that come with it. Guards change out every 12 hours, but your back is facing out, and you just gotta wait for them to come shackle you. They'll come up to you, they'll have you recite your inmate number. You recite your inmate number, followed by sir or ma'am, depending on who the guard is. It doesn't matter if it's a guy or girl, they don't care. They don't give a shit. You lose all your rights at that point. They don't care. Guy or girl, so you answer sir or ma'am. Anytime you answer anything for one of Sheriff Joe's deputies, it's sir, ma'am, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am. Doesn't matter. You address them all. Even if they're yelling and cussing at you, doesn't matter. You address them as sir, ma'am. Because you're an inmate, you have no rights. And Sheriff Joe firmly believes that you've given up your rights. Once you come to prison, you've given up your rights. You're a number. You wait, they shackle you, they start. It's always the same routine. You slide your boots on, and you have to be completely suited up. This is what makes no sense. You got your boots, your clothes, you're suited up, ready to go, your badge on the outside. You call out your number. You got to take off your boots, you got to take off your pants, you got to take off your stripes, you got to take down your hair. Complete search to put all that right back on.
Right after they just made you
Right
put
after
it
they
all
make you
on
suit up.
in the morning or whatever.
Yeah, they make you suit up at 6. By 6:15, you're suiting down to be searched. Then you're shackled to the person next to you. Better hope they don't trip, because if they fall, you're all gonna fall.
Now, if y'all outside in the tent, so where's all this dressing going on? In the open? Just in the open? Like
They strip you out in front of everybody. If you come in with 30 people from your work crew, you're stripping out with 30 people. You're 30 women. You're gonna strip out with them, and it's not just you unclothe, you drop your pants in, and they say, okay, this is good. No, you're like squat down, cough 3 times, bend over, spread everything, cough 3 more times. If one person doesn't want to comply, y'all get to stand there and wait.
Whoever tied up to her.
Yep. One person don't want to comply, y'all get to stand there and wait. They find something on one person, you're all waiting to be searched again. If they feel that somebody else has something and they feel like it's being concealed, you get to stand there and wait. You're not dressed. Oh well, you have no rights at that point. So you could stand there. You could stand there in front of any given number of guards. If they want to search you for 30 minutes, you have to stand there and wait 30 minutes.
It don't even matter.
And it don't matter to them. They don't care.
So as far as chain gang, how long do y'all work? What do y'all do?
You go out. You're usually out into the work area, depending on what your work detail is. Usually
what was your
by
work
7,
detail?
And you come in by usually about 2 in the afternoon before it gets too hot. They do let you come in early enough that it's not super hot. I worked in the female unit, they have the animals, like the shelter, the dog shelter, cats and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I was in that part of the unit because I'm heat intolerant and I have a seizure disorder that I was born with.
Gotcha.
So
you can't
because
just be sitting in the sun.
Yeah, because I had medical, I got a little more luck on your side, the medical unit. And I worked with animals. So you get to feed the dogs, you walk the dogs, you play with little cats and dogs. It's actually like as good because you get some sort of affection or warmth from something, because you're in jail, you're not going to get that. Everybody focus on being hardcore. Deputies don't want to bond with you. You're an inmate, they're a deputy on a different level.
So being there
Inmates
5
don't
years, do it rain a lot out there?
It does in the winter. It does rain a lot. And then you have monsoon season, which is in the summer. So monsoon season, it'd be raining for 3-4 days, and you got dust storms, just one after the other. All these dust devils kick up, got all the rain coming in, it's hailing, raining, pouring, everything floods out. So then you spend those days on your bunk, because where else are you gonna go? You're gonna stand in puddles of mud? No, you can stay on your bunk.
What about the people that's actually in the building of the prison?
In the building of the prison, they're locked down. So because it's a lockdown facility, it's 23 hours a day you're locked down. You get 1 hour out of free time a day, 1 hour of yard time.
Wow. That prison is a lockdown prison?
It's a lockdown facility.
So it's a maximum prison?
Maximum security, so that means you're inside. You can't be outside in the tents.
But it's a state, not federal prison, right? It's a state prison?
Arizona has all federal holding facilities, and they all hold for Mexico, and they transport federal inmates, and they transport illegals. So because they're all federal holding, you do have it a little better than like a county or a state, because federal, you get hygiene on a daily, and there's more money, so you get like 3 hot meals instead of like bag lunches. Like out here, I guess they say do like the sack lunches, and then it's like cold breakfast, like a cereal or whatever. Arizona, you do get 3 hot meals, 3 cooked meals a day. I don't think I'd ever eaten bologna sandwiches in jail, because I guess it's the thing out here. I've never had one in Arizona. Yeah, it was always cooked. Always cooked meals.
Always cooked meals.
And I had hygiene every day. And you could shower at any time. I guess out here they say like they got shower times and shower tokens.
Yeah.
It's Arizona. You could shower anytime you got off work, and as long as it wasn't lockdown. And really, lockdown was only midnight to 5 a.m. So it's not that bad. And then
we went over it earlier for the people who missed it. But she went to jail, prison, for 5 years for defending herself. She was abused for, in your mind, how many years were you abused? You would say? That the first
I'd
contact
say about
happened.
like from the first physical altercation until I got locked up. I'd say about 6 years.
So 6 years, and when she finally defended herself by, I won't. She defended herself by just, as you say, keep swinging until your threat was
I
gone.
fought
Right?
back with my hands, no weapons. I didn't try
Nope,
to
she didn't
tie him
stab
up.
him
I
or
didn't
nothing like
stab
that.
him. I didn't hit him with a bat. I didn't kick him in the balls. None of that crazy shit. I just fought back, best I could. But I mean, he taught me to fight back. That's what he taught me.
He
So
went
I
and called the
fight back.
police, and the police arrested her, and she did 5 years. So when y'all see that, it's nothing to play out here because people not playing with y'all, and we glad that she's here. We glad that she's alive. Like I said, what you got? You say you got ran over, or
He did. I had his retaliation after I went to prison. He felt like I did him wrong because I didn't want to be with him anymore. I was done.
yeah,
He ran me over with a street bike.
and drug
Tried
you
to
for
basically drug
4
me
miles
4 miles
on a bike.
on a street bike. He
Well,
just tried to break me down completely. All you do when you do it, like he made me stronger. So I'm a single parent. All 5 of my kids. I came back from it. He didn't take me out. All 5
Yes,
of my
ma'am.
kids. My 16-year-old has already graduated high school. She graduated with honors. She was Grand Canyon University. My 15-year-old is honor society student, about to graduate, going to the Navy. 17, he'll be a Navy officer. I got all 5 of my
That's
kids
dope,
are honor roll
man.
still honor roll students. None of them have ever been in any trouble, law or school wise. They're all straight A students. They're all surviving. They're all good, and that's with a single mom
Wonderful thing.
and making it.
I just wanted to tell you thank you
Thank
for
you.
sharing your story because it will help somebody.
It will.
And we happy that you're here, and we happy that you made it.
I'm here too. I made it. Everybody's a warrior in their own right. Everybody
Yes,
takes the
ma'am.
steps in their own right. And just because they say you can only play the cards you're dealt. That's not true.
Exactly. You can
You
shuffle
al-
them back
you
in
can
and say,
always
"Give me
shuffle
some
'em
more
back in and
cards."
say, hit me, dealer, because I'm ready to go.
Yes, ma'am. So
And
what
you know
y'all
what?
what y'all hear is never be stuck or never think your life is over. You can always be above that, and you can always move forward. But also remember, defend yourself, because you can't just keep getting abused. It might backfire, but she's still alive. That what matters. She's alive. So
Well, you walk away with your life and your strength. I think like at all the time I did everything that I went through. One thing that I remember,
What?
my own child told me. My daughter said, "Mom," she said, "diamonds are just pieces of coal that were put under enough pressure to shine." My own child.
yes, ma'am.
And that's what it is.
You need that pressure so you can shine.
Yeah, pressure can break you or it can make you a diamond. You got to choose what you're gonna be.
Thank you for
And
being a diamond.
I am a 5-year felon. I'm alive. I may be a felon,
But
I
she's
have
working. And we actually
graduated.
She's working.
I have a
all
job.
that. Exactly.
I have my nursing degree in 4 months. I
There
will
you
be state certified nurse for California.
Thank
You can always come back. Don't.
Thank you.
You just gotta want it.
You gotta
Gotta
want
want
it,
it.
man.
Fight for that.
Thank you so much. Another edition, Behind the Joke Street version, Street edition, and all that good stuff. Wani the comedian. Much love, y'all.